Our next question is, will you support the department's administration? And our first respondent is
I'll second that.
Yeah. Have I used all my time yet? I mean, the answer to my last question, where I have a lot of information for the administration, the way the board's done things, the processes have been put in place, absolutely. I mean, quite frankly, while I have a number of things to do, I wouldn't be running for this board if I didn't think it was a pretty great administration.
Thank you. James Harris.
I would agree with what Stephen said. I've certainly been impressed by the sincerity and the dedication of the board members and the chief and the staff that I've been exposed to in committee meetings. My comment would be that the administration, I assume, is composed of the unrepresented employees as opposed to the Firefighters Association, and the issues with the unrepresented employees are similar, not as intractable as possibly the union, but I think there's going to have to be belt tightening across the board, and and how to fit the whole thing into an overall financial plan. But I think the staff in general certainly appears to be doing an excellent job at this point.
Thank you. Rexford Ianson.
This is easy. This is an easy one. I did for 36 years. I did for the last 3.5, and I still do. They've done an excellent job. Their focus, to be quite frank with you, all comes down to one thing: what is the best service that we can provide within our budget to the community? And that's always been their focus, and I don't think that's ever changed.
Thank you. Robert Solano.
Well, as I said in my opening, not only do we have one of the best fire departments in the nation, and it's due to the district board and the leadership of the fire chief and his staff. I think that the only thing I would probably improve on would let the chief be the chief and his management staff run the department, and have the board be advisory and stay out of operational issues. And I think a lot of the problems sometimes happen is when the board thinks that they run into that operational mode. I think the chief needs to, and his staff needs to run the department.
Thank you. John Mosby.
Wow. I concur. You got my vote. Yes, I do support the present administration. I think the administration has done an outstanding job. I think the board is to be, the current board is to be commended on its community outreach and on its support for the community, educational programs, and there are a lot of programs besides the CERT programs that a lot of people aren't aware of. If you don't have small infants, there's the baby seat program, or a child care program that's put on, there's smoke detector programs that's put on, and this board supports all of that, and I think they've done a marvelous job.
Thank you. And finally, Jack Nelson.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I concur with everybody, and they haven't been literally every board meeting, every monthly board meeting for the past 8 years. I have seen my share of chiefs come and go, and also I've seen the sitting board members and previous board members come and go as well. And they've all done an excellent job. The current administration, I feel, is doing an excellent job. The current sitting board as well. And I would support and do support all the different programs that the district is putting on, like John mentioned. I'm not going to re-mention them, but everything I feel that the current chief and the current board is doing in the district helps us maintain the excellent national reputation that we have, besides locally.
Thank you.